Hey viewers, my name's Kara. This is a super quick update video. I've been working on a lot of videos recently, so you're gonna see videos upcoming that are, have been pre-recorded in the last week or month or so. And there's a couple videos that I did that are not time specific, so I recorded them before, but they'll be posted whenever. But I have an announcement to make as of right now. I am recording this on Thursday night, July 4th, which is Independence Day in the United States where I live. But I did not go see fireworks tonight, so hopefully I'll be posting this on Friday, July 5th. But anyway, I'm making an announcement, which is super exciting, you guys. I have a job for the summer. Don't get too excited. It's not a full-time job, but I got a job for the summer working at, drum roll please, drum roll, if you're not rolling, you should be. I got a job for the summer working at the Great Lakes Medieval Fair, which is my local medieval fair. I am so excited. You guys have seen me make videos from it before. I'm going to be working there this year being a salesperson at one of the booths. Someone was looking for a full-time salesperson and I said, hey, I've been going to the fair for years. I'm looking for a job. I'm available. And so they have hired me to do this job. So those of you who live in the northeastern Ohio area, I know some of you live in the Youngstown area, Warren area, Kent area, Cleveland area, Mentor area, because I've gotten comments from a lot of you that you live in the general northeastern Ohio area. If you go to the Great Lakes Medieval Fair, I will be there almost every single day. I have a couple days that are conflicts because of the theater workshop that I'm doing. I'm not going to be working certain days, the day that I have a tech rehearsal for that show and the day that I have a performance for that show. And then there's another day that I am attending a couple, both of whom I am friends with. Their wedding is happening at the beginning of August, so I'm not going to be working that day. But I am going to be working most of the days of the Medieval Fair. So if you go to the Great Lakes Medieval Fair, you will see me there. I am going to be working at the RuneWorks booth, which means I am going to be selling runes, rune sets, and cloths, and bags, and rune necklaces. And the guy that I'm working for, I think I've met him in person once before last year. But I don't know him very well yet, but I'm going to go and get to know him, this weekend when I work for him. And he just seems really awesome so far, and he's even willing to make me my own custom set of runes so that I can start reading runes, which is really exciting for me because, you know me, I'm always willing to learn more and more about things. So I just think it's really funny because the last Pagan Perspective video I did this week, if you go and check it out, I'll try to link to it. This week on the Pagan Perspective, we were talking about symbolism in fashion, and I mentioned how I won't wear symbols that I don't know what they mean, and even when I know what things mean, if it's not a part of my personal path, I won't wear them. And as of right now, the Norse path and Asatru and things like that are not really a big part of my path right now, because I do know a little bit about runes because I have made custom sets of runes for people before out of clay, and I sold them on my mom's Etsy before I got my own. I have not sold any of my own on my Etsy, but I've been meaning to make some more. But I don't believe in selling something that you don't know about. So I made sure to educate myself and learn a little bit about it when I made rune sets for people when I was selling them before. So I know some very basic things, and I'm really looking forward to this job being an opportunity to learn more about the Norse path and more about runes in particular. And the guy that I'm working for does want me to dress Norse as much as possible, and if not, at least to do like a peasant kind of attire costume for the fair. So I just think it's really funny that I just talked about how I won't wear things that are not part of my path, and here I am, I have an acting job. Essentially, it's an acting job where I'm going to be portraying someone who follows this path. And so I am considering this character research. So I'm going to be contacting those of you that I already know through YouTube who I know are Norse practitioners, and if any of the rest of you have any tips for me ideas of what I can wear, things like that. The person that I'm working for has given me places to look online to get inspiration for kind of female Norse attire. But I just think this is a really interesting thing that I just talked about, you know, not wearing things from paths that are not my own. And here I've been presented with this opportunity to learn firsthand about a different path and sort of start to learn more about it and incorporate it into my own. I'm really excited about this. I'm really looking forward to it. The Medieval Fair starts this weekend, the 6th and 7th of July, 2013. So if you are in the area and you're going to be at the Great Lakes Medieval Fair, leave me a comment below. Tell me that I can be expecting you. And I want to come up with like a little code word or something that you guys can say to me, because I have met my viewers at the Medieval Fair before. I have been recognized at the Medieval Fair, and it's really awesome. So, you know, I think it might be fun to have something that we can say to each other that isn't, oh, hey, you're that girl from YouTube, or whatever. So, like, so that other people won't know what we're talking about, but we will. I just think that'll be really fun. I don't know, something kind of random. My lady, what is that on your head? Something silly that, like, no one else would say to me, so I'm gonna recognize it, but, you know, something like that. I don't know. So if you have an idea for that, leave that in the comments too, because if you're wondering, I don't actually know if I'm gonna come across any differently on this video because I'm gonna edit it tomorrow, but I have been drinking wine tonight, so I thought that would also be fun for you guys. This is what I'm like after almost 3 full glasses of wine. I'm a wine drinker, if you didn't know. And as far as the Norse thing goes, I do have a drinking horn. I have a drinking horn that my mother's husband gave to me, and I have not ever used it in ritual or anything like that, but I own one. So, like I said, I'm just really excited to learn more about this other aspect and catch up on some people's videos. Obviously, Eric from The Pagan Perspective, a couple of you who sent me pictures for the picture project that I'm doing, the Pagan Picture Project, which is still ongoing. Some of you have sent me pictures and said that you're Norse practitioners, and so I'm probably going to be contacting you and asking you about your opinions of what I should wear and stuff like that. But I'm the kind of person that, you know, even though I'm thinking of it as an acting job, this is character research for me. I want to really portray this correctly. I don't want to be, you know, standing there selling these runes and have someone come up to me who is of a Norse path and want to talk to me about it and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't practice that, I don't know what you're talking about. Because even though it's not my personal path, it's part of my personal path to know as much as I can about everyone else's. So once again, this is absolutely a learning opportunity, and I am so excited. And one of my followers on Twitter, I mentioned that I was hoping to get a job and, you know, send me positive energy, and they said, one of my followers said, Odin be with you, and I said, that is more appropriate than you even know, and that's why it was more appropriate. So if you're watching this video, that's what I meant by that. Absolutely. I'm sorry, this announcement is way longer than I thought it was going to be, but I think I talk a little bit slower when I have been drinking, so I guess there's that. By the way, for those of you who haven't been watching my channel for a while, I am going to be 23 next month. In the United States, that's legal. I am allowed to drink. I do not condone underage drinking. I will mention that every time that I bring this up. I really don't. I don't think that it's wise. So I'm sorry that this update is long, but I hope that it's interesting, and I do hope that I see some of you at the Medieval Fair. Please comment below if you are local to the Great Lakes Medieval Fair area. I might put a link to the website, otherwise just Google it. This is going to be super fun. I really hope to see some of you there, and I'm just really excited for this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you, universe, Odin, whoever it was, thank you. And thank you all for being here with me. This is absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to update you on what's going on, and I will absolutely be vlogging while I'm there. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Until then, blessed be. Don't forget to be awesome. Odin be with you, and goodbye.